Hi, I'm Michelle, Financial Advisor at T Squared Financial. Welcome to today's coffee chat. This month, we'll be covering a brief update on the economy and talk about charitable giving. With the holiday season upon us, what better time to talk about giving? After the presentation, I'll open it up for questions. During that time, you can ask questions about anything that crosses your mind related to finances, life insurance, the economy, the market, etc. So let's get started. The Delta variant has been a hot topic this year, as well as now the Omicron variant. It has in part slowed down the growth of the economy. Even with the slowed economy, though, the market has experienced growth this year. Why might that be? Americans have adjusted to living in this new environment, as well as the vaccine reduces the impact of the variant. The market is a leading economic indicator, so positive growth can be a sign that we are moving forward as effects of the pandemic are starting to move behind us. We probably are all familiar with everything taking a little more time to receive or having a little bit less on the shelves in stores. This is from supply chain problems. Recently, we've seen signs that supply chain issues might have reached their peak. Although this holiday season will likely still be feeling the impact of supply chain problems, we may be seeing some relief by mid-2022. So we may be feeling relief from this problem soon. How soon, it is hard to say still a little bit. Inflation for 2021 has been high. Inflation usually is about 2 to 3% annually. This year it's over 6%. High prices you're seeing are caused by high inflation. Some inflation is caused by the supply chain issues. If there is high demand but not enough supply, the price goes up to help reduce the demand. Inflation does move up and down in a healthy economy. Drastic movements, however, can sometimes lead to the problems. So we'll get back a break from inflation. When? That is something we're currently watching. When will inflation reach its peak? The market has been performing strong and is anticipated to continue through the end of the year. Not hard to predict that, being we only have a few weeks left. Next month, I'm planning on focusing on reviewing 2021 and some information on what's predicted for 2022. So be on the lookout and sign up for that webinar, or let me know you'd like to attend and I can send you a link to register as well. So we just wrapped up Giving Tuesday and Thanksgiving. And now moving into the rest of the holiday season. This season is typically focused about being grateful for what you have and giving to others. Giving can come in many forms, whether volunteering, gifts to family or friends, or even charitable giving. What is charitable giving and why might it be something you want to add to your financial plan? Charitable giving can be defined as an act of giving money, time, or some goods to others directly or through a cause like a charity. Today we're going to focus on charitable giving as in ways it would be used in a financial planning. Define your goals. What charities and organizations are important to you? This can take time. It may not be something you've ever really thought of, or may not be something you're interested in because you don't think you have enough money. When talking about charitable giving, I find many times people shy away from the conversation because they're concerned with their current and future situation. If that's you, keep listening. There are ways for you to give as well, if it's something you're interested in. Some individuals choose to give because they have too much. While having a lot is great, it also comes with its own drawbacks, high taxes. If that sounds like you, charitable giving may be for you. Charitable gifts are often tax deductible, but it is always best to consult your tax professional first. Keep records of your donations and gifts for upcoming tax seasons. Records should show the amount of the gift, the date, and who it was paid to, or any other details relating to the donation or gift. An example of charitable giving: I've seen some of my clients choose to take a portion or their full RMD and have cash sent directly to the charity that means something to them. Charitable giving outside of cash. It can include stocks or charitable remainder trusts. Looking to give a family member or friend gift stocks? This can be used for charities as well. In general, the market rises over time. So over the long term, in theory, if you gift stock, it would rise. If you gift stock to a grandchild, they have years for it to potentially appreciate in value. With stocks, though, there is risk. If the company goes under, you could lose all your money. So keep in mind when making these decisions what your risk tolerance is and what your purpose of the gift is. What about gifting stock you've owned for years that has already appreciated in value? If you sell it all, you owe the taxes on the accumulated gains. You can gift the stock to someone. If they have a lower tax bracket, they can sell it and potentially owe less in the gains in taxes than you would have. You can also gift stocks, mutual funds, cash, or other investments to charities or organizations by making them the beneficiary. This means while you're alive, you have full control over your investments. You can change the beneficiary if you change your mind, but then when you pass, the funds or a portion of them can be left to the charity you choose. Want to give charities, but you need income for a period as well? Charitable remainder trusts could be an option for you. For this, you can leave cash or other property such as a home or an irrevocable trust. You, as the donor, receive an income stream from the trust for the term of years or for your life. Then the charity receives the remaining trust assets at the end of the term or when you pass. The donor receives an income charitable tax deduction when the trust is funded based on the present value of the assets. Tax rules change often, so when making these decisions, also consult with your tax professional. Okay, thank you for joining me today for this brief presentation. It's now time for your questions. To ask a question, please click the button to raise your hand. I'll unmute you to ask the question. If you have a question on your personal situation, please contact me using the information on the screen and we can discuss it privately. I'll give it a few more seconds, and if no one has any questions, I'm going to end it for the day and you can get on with the rest of your day.